thing that's really cool about tonight, it's the annual My Cause, My Cleats game. I love it when they do this. This started back in 2016, and it really lets the players' personalities and their passions show. So tonight, check out the fits on the feet as players and also coaches are going to be wearing custom-designed cleats that promote a cause. Daybreak was lucky enough to have quarterback Dak Prescott's cleats in the house this morning. Check it out.
Look at those.
They actually look white, but when you shine a black light on them, some important messages appear. See the unseen, early detection, find it. This is so personal for Dak. He is, of course, look how cool that is. He is, of course, raising awareness about cancer screenings to honor his mom who died from colon cancer in 2013. Now, the Cowboys also posted some pictures of other players, cleats, and causes. Tight end Jake Ferguson supporting Olympic and Paralympic athletes, raising money for Team USA. Brandon Aubrey's cause is North Texas Warrior Golf. They use golf to help wounded veterans on a path to rehabilitation. And in the 8 seasons they've been doing this, the NFL says the proceeds from auctioning off the players' cleats have raised more than $1.5 million for all of the charities involved.
It is such a cool thing every single year, and it's always great causes that these guys are attached to in some way, shape, or form. I do wonder, who has a black light anymore?
Well, you never know. Maybe they're going to do something special on the field tonight.
Do they have like black lighting inside the stadium? Maybe that's why the roof is open. They're going to have a big giant black light hover over top of the stadium.
All right, we're not done talking about My Cause, My Cleats. Let's bring in WFA's Michelle Montaigne, who actually had a chance to talk with Dak about how his cause hits even closer to home this year than he ever expected. Hey, Michelle.
Absolutely, Teresa. Tonight's My Cause, My Cleats game for him has special meaning. And now we know it's because of multiple reasons. It was actually the outset of the year when he chose this theme of early detection and seeing the unseen. Of course, that was something that could have potentially saved his mother's life. And after she tragically passed away in 2013, thanks to that stage 4 colon cancer that you mentioned, Teresa, Dak's efforts since then have been a big reason as to why he has fought so hard to enforce and really encourage early testing. At the outset of all of that, he knew that he would need to encourage others to have a different outcome than what his mom had to suffer. And most recently, that happened to save the life of one of his colleague and friends, Tad Carper. He's the Senior VP of Communications. He benefited from this early testing courtesy of Dak's Foundation. And in an exclusive sit-down interview with WFAA, he shared the difference that it made in his life.
If I would have waited another 2 or 3 months when my throat starts to get sore, I have trouble swallowing, or I notice, something's not right, then we're probably having a much different conversation with my doctors at that point. And they've told me as much, it'd be a little bit different conversation, a lot different conversation that we'd be having.
Now that's just a sneak peek of the full feature that will air during the pregame with Joe Trahan. Our WFAA special begins at 6:30. Make sure you keep it right here to listen to that full sit down with Tad Carper and Dak Prescott as we get you ready for kickoff.